JD here on a Sunday afternoon, and I've just been shopping, haven't I, Gail?
Yes.
And when we go shopping, Gail goes to Woolworths, and I'll show you where I go. Give me 1 second. Let's turn this around. You can just see it in the background there. Maybe can I do a close-up on this? Yeah, you'll see there. Dan Murphy's, my favourite shop. My favourite store. Anyway, you want to say something?
It's my favourite store because I need to have alcohol to live with you.
Okay, yeah, very good. I've told her there's only room for sarcasm for one member of this marriage, and it's me. And of course, you have to have exhibit.
You have to have
exhibit A.
exhibit.
Now, the reason that we're being silly about the Dan Murphy thing is that those of you who have been in my environment for a little while will know that I bitch and moan all the time about something. Gail, what is it?
Collecting data.
Yep, well, not collecting data.
And not collecting data.
Not collecting
and
data.
Not creating a repetitive
Now, we just
show.
spent, I don't know, $200 at Dan Murphy's because we got a case of beer and a few wines and what have you. That's our daily budget. You wonder why I've got to jump on these Facebook Lives and flog shit. Yeah. Anyway, so therefore, yeah, I said to Gail when we came out of there, look what happened. They didn't collect our data. Okay, they never collected our data. David Kavanagh asked, is there any dunny rolls? No, won't find them in Dan Murphy's, mate. Yeah, so, just nuts. I mean, we just spent $200, and because we would be a frequent buyer, I mean, every day, $200. No.
I wish, no, we're not like that.
But in any case, look, we're having a barbecue tonight, and we're, having, only one person over, actually, so there's going to be a lot of alcohol for three people.
A few kids.
I know, I'm only joking. So therefore, crazy stuff. They don't know who we are, and they can never contact us to tell us to come back next week. It's just madness. And it happens over and over again. People are just not collecting data. And g'day, Don, if you are in business at the moment, we all know we're going to be going through a little bit of a tough period coming up, and that's just the way it is. We've just all got to buckle down and get through it. Please try and do two things. Number one, avoid price discounting, because that's going to wreck your brand for when things do come good again, and they will. And number two, collect data, for goodness sake. I mean, the fact of the matter is that Amazon have come to town in Australia and worldwide, and the reason they make money is because they're very clever in collecting data and then segmenting that data into various life stages, age groups and so forth, and then selling the appropriate stuff, or I should say retargeting the appropriate stuff to those people. If you don't collect data, how can you possibly keep customers sticky? And the message I've got above or below this talks about stickiness, in other words, customer loyalty. And the way to do that is to collect data and then give them some purpose in life. I wish I had some purpose in life. Yeah.
That's a crazy thing to say.
I have got a purpose in life,
What is it?
I live to give.
No.
I do. I live to give. That's what this is all about. I live to give with a sales pitch at the end of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, the thing is that, just got to collect data. And if you haven't got a loyalty program, then have one, okay? And don't do what Sushi Train does. Do you know what Sushi Train does, Gail? Aside from that little conveyor belt thing going around, their loyalty program is that if you actually spend a certain amount of money, you get points, and then you can cash the points in for their product.
Yes,
okay. And look, it's better than nothing, but I have been a member of ADMA, that's the ADMA, it's the Australian Direct Marketing Association, and I've been a member for quite some time. And when they have their Logie Awards, their big awards, the promotions that tend to win are the ones whereby the loyalty program has rewards that have got nothing at all to do with the product. So in other words, instead of Cadbury chocolate saying collect 20 wrappers and you will get a free movie ticket, they will say collect 20 wrappers and get another chocolate, okay? I'm not saying that they do say that, but I'm just saying if that's what they did, the movie ticket would win hands down. Maybe not a movie ticket, that's like winning a shoe, isn't it, okay? For me, someone who has
double pass.
Yeah, for me, someone who hasn't got friends, and I don't want any. I don't want any friends. But the thing is that a single ticket will probably be fine by me. But yeah, for most people, you like to go to the movies with someone. Okay, I like to go by myself. Maybe that's the movies that I'm watching. But anyway, I like to go. I like to go by myself.
I'm not thinking.
Yep.
Okay.
That Hot Sex in Bangkok 2 was just a fabulous movie. Gail, I told you to come with me, but no, she doesn't. She decides that she wants.
I sat at home and drank my wine.
She sat at home and watched The Sound of Music, for God's sake. I don't know how this marriage has survived. Well, actually, it hasn't survived, has it? Anyway, so if you are looking for a rocket, a skyrocket, how do I pronounce it? That's not the phrase. A juggernaut.
A juggernaut.
If you're looking, that's my favourite word at the moment,
I
isn't it? I play juggernaut bingo. I would win. I use that all the time. Do you know how you go through stages in life where you just, like, I went through a crunchy bar stage many years ago. You know the Cadbury crunchy bar?
Yes.
I just went through that and I just couldn't get enough crunchy bars. And now I don't eat chocolate. I think I just overdosed on that. Where were we? Oh, that's right. That's right. I was trying to give you some words of wisdom, some pearls of wisdom. No, I have not lost my train of thought. I'm going to flog my holiday thing.
I know now.
It's funny. Someone yesterday messaged me and said, "Oh, look, for God's sake, back off on the holiday thing, would you? I mean, we heard enough of it." I said, "Just don't watch the video." I mean, you know that I'm not doing this to show you what I had for breakfast. It's not the normal social. I'm doing this to make money. The social media platform is there if you're smart to make money out of it, and it's doing okay for us at the moment. Thank you very much. So I just said to this person when they said, "Oh, lighten up on that," just don't watch it. I don't watch any of my videos back again. In fact, the book above there's a book. You'll see a link if you want to know how to create avalanche links and stickiness. Then download the book. It's jdwowbook.com. It's for free. Okay, so you can download that book. I haven't read it, right? Because someone said to me recently, "Oh, I love chapter 5," and I said to you, "Better find out what chapter 5 is." So that night in bed, I just read chapter 5, and I said to Gar, "It's not a bad book. It's pretty good." Yeah, I've never read it. I dictated it and had the Filipinos put it all together. I haven't read it myself. But I sort of know what's in there, okay? It is, well, the cover gives it away, the avalanche leads formula. Of course I know what's in there. I'm not going to, so therefore, look, if you are after an avalanche leads concept, promotion, click the other link above me or below me here, and it's called holidaymagic.com.au/live, I think it is, and that is all about our holiday promotion. And I'm going to flog it whether you like it or not. It's a partnership that we have with an international travel company. They've gone to all these hotels across Australia and overseas, and they've said to them, "You're running at 30% vacancy factor. Why don't you actually do a special deal with us on those rooms, and we'll fill them through promotions that JD puts together, and then you make money out of food and beverage." Simple as that. No timeshare presentation when your customers go there. And what we can do is provide you with those holidays at the moment. They're 4 nights on the Gold Coast in Sydney and Melbourne and Brisbane. There's 7 nights overseas, and don't worry about the climate we're in at the moment. These people your customers would have 24 months to be able to go, so therefore you've got plenty of time. You just buy the holidays for $97, and then you buy them in a minimum quantity, of course. You can click the link and find out what that is. It's 1 million, isn't it? No, it's a sensible minimum quantity. So you buy those, and you then, when you're selling a refrigerator, or you're selling a lounge suite, or you're selling a spa or gymnasium, or whatever it might be, you can give your customers a free holiday because it's only costing you $97, but they're staying for 4 nights at a luxury resort on the Gold Coast or Sydney or Melbourne or Brisbane. It is absolutely a smash hit with the companies that are doing it with us, who are doing it correctly. There's a few dickheads that are doing it wrong, but the ones who are doing it correctly, do you want to name those dickheads now? No, I don't think you do. Okay. But the ones that are doing it properly are making big money out of it. So in this climate that we're in, I don't want to be trivial about this, but if you did want a virus-proof, I guess, your business, because that's what's upon all of us at the moment, then you need to create something that's not a price discount. It has to be a value add. And if it's not our holiday thing, pick something else, but don't price discount, because when things come good, and they will, you'll find that your brand has been damaged if you price discount. I'm out of here. Did you want to say anything, Gail?
No, I think we
might actually, I think we might be heading towards.
We've got red and we've got white.
So
this is an organic red.
It's going to be a wild Sunday night. Okay, see you later.
Ya.